All right, so last time we revealed these tiles, and one of them has this encounter icon on it. And so before we move, we still have our one movement left, we are allowed to figure out exactly what this encounter involves. The other tiles here, these are monsters. We don't get to know what the monsters are until we go to those spaces. However, we actually have some insight onto what these monsters might be, because we can look at the back of the card and tell us this monster on the top of this deck right now has 3 to 5 health. It's going to do 1 to 3 damage, and you can get the reward. So each of these are slightly different. That one actually looks the same. The reward is different. Like this one, this reward on here gives you 2 reputation. This reward over here gives you 1 reputation and 2 gold, and then 2 of these funny cards we'll talk about later. So you don't know what the monster exactly is, but you know what you can get out of it when you face down one of these monsters. So all these monsters here, to be clear, are level 1 monsters because there's 1 sword going through them. Later on, we'll see level 2 monsters, and they'll have an icon that looks like this. So they're stronger, obviously, right? So again, what we have to do right now is we have to figure out what this whole business is all about. And so these tokens are full of different types of encounters, and I've laid them out for us so we can kind of see what they look like. So this is an encounter that involves a church, and I've got a little cheat sheet over here for me. This is called the priest. This is an encounter, looks like a guy in a sombrero. I don't really know what that means, but there's different types of icons that represent the different types. And these are chapter 2, because I get the Roman numeral 2 up here. That's a level chapter 2 encounter that you would have. So I've already pulled aside the encounter. So this is a guy like that. So I pulled those cards aside over here. That's him right there. And that's called an emissary. That's the type of encounter this is. And so what I do here is there's actually 7 cards here. And in a solo game, what I do is I shuffle these up, and I remove 4 of them, which will leave me with 3, and then I reveal the top 2. So I'm just going to go ahead and just get rid of 4 of these randomly. I'll toss that one. I'll toss that one. We'll toss this one, and we'll toss this one. So that leaves me with 3. Okay, and we'll pretend that I'm going to reveal this one and this one. And this one's going to stay face down. So I'm not. I guess I don't get to know what this one is, and I don't get to know what those are either. And so now I'm going to be able to tell what this emissary wants from me. So both of these things I think are valid. I can turn in either one of these things to receive these rewards. So in this case, if I come back to this space at some point in the game, if I come back over here and talk to this dude, and if I turn in an onyx or amethyst or whatever this might be, I can gain 1 reputation, fame, and $2. Over here, he just wants me to liberate or kill a monster that's hanging out on a mining hex. That's exactly what this actually is right here. So this monster, this is a type of a mining hex. There's different types of mines. They're not just mountains. But if I liberate that region, if I kill that monster, I put a hero token. Hero tokens are in my little box over here. I put a hero token on this card, and then what'll happen is that when I come back, again, I have to go back to the space on the board where this emissary is. I collect $2 and 1 reputation star for each time I've liberated, or each mining spot that I've liberated. So that's how that works. This actually doubles up I was thinking about going here anyway, so now I'm definitely going to do that. So I know what's here. And so with my last movement here, I can again go ahead and take my token, my person, and she's going to come here, and she's going to face down this monster. And so we'll do that combat next. And then ideally later on then we can go here, and we can, because we'll kill that monster, we'll have liberated this space, we can go over here and collect that sweet, sweet reward.